boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sport Cat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yeah, the one, the only Sport Cat. I'm here with you for the next 2 hours on Dare Talk Radio and Radio X in Australia. I am joined, if I can get situated here, I'm joined by my beautiful sidekick, Miss Brenda. How are you, Brenda?
Fine as frog here. How are you?
Don't sound so excited there. I encourage everybody on Radio X, Dare Talk Radio, to come over and find us on YouTube under the Sport Cat Shows. We had a great chat in here. We got Wendell. He's first in today. We have Denise. Denise is here. Chris is here. Welcome, Chris. We're glad you're here. Let's see. Who else is here? Is that it? That's about it for the moment. I don't know. It'll liven up. So
I'm here. You're here.
Now, wait a minute. Are we live?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I think so. I can tell you a dirty joke and see if we get in trouble. Will that help?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, down at the bottom, remember how we couldn't end the show yesterday?
Yeah.
So, well, apparently I can't start this show today. It says we're live, but at the bottom it says go live. I don't understand. So, but
you got to quit playing with your stuff. You're pushing too many buttons.
Well, apparently we are live.
Yeah, we're live.
I ain't pushing any buttons. Hold on, let me turn this. Jesus, I got too much stuff in my ear. Yeah, so we are live, even though it says at the bottom go live. I got nothing. The world's coming to an end. So
well, Glenn, I got something for you.
Oh Lord.
What do you call a nun in a wheelchair?
I have no idea.
Virgin Mobile. I'll see my way out.
Oh, Brenda.
I gotta get you giggling. You've had a bad day.
Yeah, I hate people. So
Denise just ran home from the eye doctor.
Denise?
You know,
can you do an Uber?
You know, Denise, when I was younger, I used to date a guy who was cross-eyed, and I had to break up with him because he was seeing someone on the side. I'm done. I'm just messing with you. Glenn has had a bad day, and I had to hear about it backstage. So let me tell you.
Well, when I've had a bad day, we've had a bad day. Because,
well, we have, but you gotta look. I'm gonna tell you, everything's going to be okay. If not, Russia is accepting Americans.
Man, shut up and get naked.
All right.
No, it took me a while to get dressed today. I'm not doing that.
Trump is annoying me.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's annoying me. This is the problem.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, he's never done this before. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, somebody let me know if we decide not to go live, because it tells me at the bottom to go live. I got nothing. Let me make sure we're still live on Radio X. So, yeah, that's good.
Hang on. Okay, yes, we're live on your channel, my channel, Harley's channel.
Good.
And
good.
right in front of me. So we're live.
All right.
Don't panic. It's okay.
We'll just pretend we know what we're doing. So how about that? So Jesus.
What do you call a serial killer in a wheelchair?
We can get by with that because he doesn't listen to the show. So longtime followers get that inside remark. So
Marilyn,
he's been silent. What's going on with him?
I even sent him a message and he has not answered me.
Something
so
wrong.
I'm gonna call him from both of my phones. You know, I'll call from one and then call from the other.
We should call him live on the air. So
I probably should.
We should call him and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I know. What are you wearing?
Oh Lord! All right, so It's 2:07. We're getting started. Let's see. It's 11:07 in California. If you
Who
are,
cares?
there's probably no California people watching me.
God.
I do have some friends in Denver, and holy cow, they sent me some pictures of the Aurora last night.
You
And it
know,
was amazing.
I don't know if my daughter's seen it. I was going to get on there and tell her to go outside. She
Yeah.
quit smoking because she's pregnant, so she doesn't go outside much anymore. So I
That's
forgot to
good
tell
because-
her.
Yeah, she needs to because it was beautiful. We even had, I couldn't see it here, but
You couldn't see it here either.
well, I live too close to the city, so I
Well,
wouldn't
I
be
can
able.
go outside and look.
Oh yeah, let me take care of some more business here. I got to push a
Oh
button.
yeah, let's do that.
That's a good button.
Remember to wear a condom.
Oh God.
For useful advice to help you through the day.
That is professional.
The views,
help.
opinions, and satirical content expressed on SportCat'S Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson, and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only.
Sometimes.
Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in satirical mix.
Politics.
Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual
That's right.
reporting
I'm not a
or
scientist.
professional advice.
Yeah, I'm not a
Right.
professional either. So
Only wear a condom.
that's right.
Because she used to go outside to smoke because she didn't smoke in the house. And now that she doesn't smoke, it's too cold. She doesn't want to go outside.
Gotcha. It was beautiful. I got some pictures, but you can kind of see a little pink. Not that I've ever seen pink, but
Yeah, I looked at other people's pictures, a couple of videos. It was pretty.
oh god. So yeah. It was, Mom actually in Tennessee went out, and I was like, go outside and just take a picture. She's like, I can't see nothing. I'm like, just go outside and take a picture. Maybe you'll get a UFO. I don't know. And she sends me back this beautiful bright red picture over the cemetery, and I'm like, told you. She's like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. I'm like, yeah, it is. So
Well, as long as she didn't have anybody from the cemetery running up on her, she's okay.
Yeah, well, I said, take your phone, obviously, take pictures, and your house key in case my cousin locked her out. So Lord, I'll be in Tennessee soon, so just remain calm, everybody.
I'm gonna meet you there. I'll bring my laptop.
I need somebody to meet me there. Well, never mind. So
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you fix your problem because, well, my balls are bigger than yours, apparently.
Hey. I got big balls, so.
Viva la SportCat! SportCat Borealis!
That's from Latin.
Viva la SportCat!
Or Mexican.
Go SportCat!
People ain't
Fans
from around
everywhere
here.
love the SportCat.
A drunk in a bar. Okay.
All right, so it's 3 a.m. in Perth. Thank you for listening to us overnight. In Sydney, it's 6:11. Get up. You got to go to work. You got biscuits to make, or I don't know. Do they have
Those are
biscuits?
cookies.
Something
They
to
call
do.
cookies biscuits.
What do they call biscuits? Do they have actual biscuits down there?
You know, I don't know. I meant to ask my friend who lives in Australia that because I made a mistake one morning when he called me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making biscuits and gravy." He goes, "That is disgusting, bitch." And I could not figure out what he was talking about until I figured out that they called biscuits cookies or cookies biscuits. I was like, and I meant to ask him what they call biscuits, but bread? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. They need something. So
Somebody at SportCat and tell us in Australia what you call biscuits.
yeah.
Not
And we mean
cookies,
biscuits. We don't mean
bread.
the
Yeah.
What did you just call them? The candy cookies.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know
Like-
that. We understand you call fries chips,
Mm-hmm.
but what do you call actual potato chips? Crisps, maybe. And then what do you call actual biscuits, the round ones that you put a piece of sausage with egg on. What do you call that? So
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, somebody come over and tell us on the show or Google it. I don't know.
I'll tell you what I did find out. Do you know why witches don't wear underwear?
Because they were at a broom.
So they can stick to the broom better. Okay, anyways. Moving on.
Stick to landing. So this is they call potato chips, crisps. So,
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There's that.
But I don't know. Yeah, so I pictured pouring, sausage gravy on or he said on chocolate chip cookies, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that is gross.
I came in from a long 24-hour shift once. I've probably told this story before. And everybody was asleep, and I knew my daughter, she makes great sausage gravy. That she had made it, and so I don't remember, I think I just toasted some bread, and I got out the gravy and smothered it on it with some sausage and threw it in the microwave. Took the first bite and nearly vomited. It was ranch. They had made homemade ranch, and I was so tired.
You thought it was, oh my gosh.
I didn't even give it to the dog. I was like, just throw it away and go to bed. Been up for over 40 hours. I'm done. Ruined my breakfast right there. So,
oops.
Well, the sun is running early. 15 minutes, 50 seconds. There you go. So there is that. I don't know why. So
time's going by faster.
It's also very pissed off. The sun is very pissed off. So we'll talk about that. So
did you get an interview?
Do a what?
I want to interview a very pissed off sun and see what it has to say. Yeah.
Imagine being the guy who had the job of cleaning witches' broom handles after.
Why do you think they keep cats, Chris? Oh, that went in the toilet real fast. Okay, look at that moon.
We tend to go in the toilet kind of quickly. It's a half moon, 45% illumination if you go outside and look at it. And if you go outside and look, you may see the Aurora Borealis stuff. So who knows?
Aurora Borealis.
So yeah, there's our Earth and the day that's the part you said. So where is the extra sunlight, Brenda? To answer your question from yesterday's post, where is it?
I don't know.
Why is it only on half? This side's dark. That side's it's like yin.
So why is everything else around it dark?
Well,
when it's so far away.
The stars are
space not lit. I don't even want to hear that.
So
that star that's over here in the dark side isn't getting any light because what, the Earth is in the way? Why is it?
Moon.
Why is it?
Moon, Brenda. Well, I can't
what?
I think it's the moon. I don't know. Shut up, Brenda.
Where's Three-Eyed Atlas?
No, that's a good question. It has changed color again. It's changed color again, and it's changed course. It's headed closer to Earth. Do you think they'll tell us if it's actually coming to Earth? I mean, do you really think they'll tell us?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would be on my way to Mars and just say, deuces.
And they found another one in between it and us. What the hell? So
I wonder. It looks like a finger. How many fingers are floating around out there? Just asking for a friend.
God. So, yeah, there's our solar system complete with things that they don't show. Why do they not show Three-Eye Atlas? I just don't understand this. They should show it. They got all the others. That one headed directly for the sun. That's going to hit the sun and kill us all. So, I don't know. They should show it. All right, Brenda, we'll start the show. What was the name of the Benedictine monk credited with inventing champagne?
I didn't know we had a monk that invented champagne.
Wasn't it champagne? Monk champagne? I thought that was what it was. I don't know. I don't drink champagne. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong button. Click for answer. Well, let's click. If I can find my mouse, there it is. Dom Perignon is generally credited with inventing sparkling champagne wine. However, he actually just improved the process. He was originally tasked with the job of removing the bubbles, since they had a tendency to cause bottles to burst. This could create a hazard and a costly chain reaction when other bottles broke due to the shock caused by the breakage.
Yeah.
Chris says this is our solar system. We have home field advantage and we don't know shit.
That's exactly right, Chris. I agree. I want to know why there was a monk playing with alcohol to begin with.
Wait, didn't they invent beer too? I think monks invented beer. Well, no, I think beer was before monks.
My uncle said that at my grandmother's funeral when he picked up the goblet and took a drink. He said, "Look at that, Lush. This is his favorite part." We all started laughing at my poor grandma's funeral.
Ken Kinnison, quote for the day: "There's no happy ending to cocaine. You either die, you go to jail, or you run out." That's a good point.
That does sound like something Sam Kinnison would say.
I love Tim. His joke about the U-Hauls, that was great.
I was working and actually had tickets to go to his show the afternoon when he died.
No. The exploding whale. That was November 12th of 1970. Do you remember this incident?
No.
The Oregon Highway Division uses a half-ton of dynamite to blow up the carcass of a beached whale, but they got unexpectedly messy results with body parts scattered across the beach, chunks of whale raining down on spectators and destroying a parked Cadillac a quarter mile away. See, this goes right back to my point, Brenda. We're good at blowing shit up. So,
can you hear me? No shit.
No, I don't see who saw that one coming. Let's see here if they have the actual footage.
I would have been standing there backing up going, bad idea. Bad idea.
See, here they are. There's a guy down there saying, "Here, hold my beer."
Yeah. Y'all should have left that to rednecks. It wouldn't have been so messy.
Hold my beer. Florence, Oregon. The department. Why do they put? See, this is the problem. They put the highway department in charge of this.
That's where they went wrong.
All right, everybody, hold my beer. Here we go. We got this. We're gonna blow shit up. So that moment.
What? That moment when they said, "Oh, we screwed up."
That was the exact moment that they realized that they had done fucked up.
What a bunch of, oh my God, stupid people exist. Y'all should not be breathing.
That guy's name should be Billy Bob. That guy right there should be named Billy Bob.
Well, and the little child, there's a child behind him. And you took your kids to this. What are you going to do with that box? Collect the dirt? What the hell?
That's the dynamite.
People.
This is the dynamite. And they're like, oh
look, they're all standing around like it's
a whale blow up.
Oh, my God. I can't.
Hold my beer. You ain't going to believe this shit.
Why?
That's America right there, by God.
I mean, it would have been kind of cool if the Eagles were to.
Oh, look at the cars.
And they're all trucks. Are you sure that's Oregon?
There's no Cadillac destroyed. Yep, there's a piece of whale, by God. I'm pretty. Shouldn't they have used the bulldozer first?
Wow.
Just push it out to sea. Nature take care of itself. So.
I have so many questions. Yeah, right. I mean, oh my God. Jeez.
According to the movie Back to the Future, which was filmed in 1985, the Hill Valley clock is struck by lightning at 10:04 p.m. Doc and Marty would use their knowledge to carry them back to the future. I don't know why that's in today's news, but it is. So Ellis Island, it closed today in 1954, and we opened the border up right after that and said, y'all come in. It had processed 12 million immigrants since opening in 1892. In 1897, the wooden building caught fire and burned to the ground, losing most immigration records dating back to 1855. A new fireproof building was built to take its place. Yeah, you can't find records back then. So this day in 1933, in this day in 1933, the first photo claiming to be the Loch Ness Monster is taken by Hugh Gray and published in the Daily Express. 1892, the first professional football, it's American football player. He's paid $500 bonus. That's about $13,500 today after scoring a winning touchdown for the Allegheny Athletic Association against the Pittsburgh Athletic Club. The touchdown only counted for 4 points at the time. So,
is that the way that works? They get money every time they score touchdown?
Well, they're trying to put a cap on that now. They've discovered that giving them was a bad idea. Yeah, giving them money was a bad idea. They've discovered that's bad. So Denise says these guys were considered experts of their time. Remember, always trust science. I'm telling you, Denise, it was here. Hold my beer. So
yeah. Now I could understand if that was down in Texas or something, but Oregon, I'm not sure.
Denise says the U.S. Mint just stamped its last penny. No more pennies.
Yeah.
Well, the banks are already saying they're not going to accept pennies. So if you got jars of pennies, you better go give them to the grocery store or Kmart or something, because they won't
dump them in those machines.
Yeah, but they're saying they rip you off. They want like 10% off the top. So Denise said, yes, those people did, but they all became citizens and they tried to integrate with us, not change us. The key difference. The night the stars fell, this day in 1833, over 240,000 meteors fell during the span of 9 hours, with a peak of 100,000 meters per hour over North America. Many thought it signaled the Judgment Day in the second coming. Oh Lord, I've been saying that every we got a holiday, it's coming. When the stars fell down, and then it was 1833, and then tonight we're expecting a spectacular light show from the sun being so pissed off. So
I'm sitting here watching my mic go up and can't figure out why. I have both my earbuds in. So I removed one. Yeah. Putin is snoring like he's cutting logs over there. Hey, Pootie.
This day in 1981, the first reusable spacecraft, the Space Shuttle, is launched for the second time, officially earning its reusable title. 22 years later, the ill-fated shuttle would disintegrate upon re-entry, killing all 7 members. Voyager 1 was launched this day in 1980. Well, yeah, I know. There's a theory about that. And I kind of go along with that, but I have some inside information. Let's see. Spacecraft Voyager made its closest approach to Saturn, discovered 3 previously unknown moons and numerous rings. But yet, we can't get a picture of a goddamn comet headed right at us.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Chicago, Chris. Today in 1946, the first U.S. drive-in bank opened today. The Exchange National Bank. This day in 1936, the San Francisco-Oakland Bridge opened, becoming the longest bridge at the time. So I've crossed that bridge once, or maybe twice, but I know at least once. The first U.S. Hockey League in 1896. Do people still watch hockey? Is that a thing? I don't know. Here in the South, it's not as popular.
I think so.
The first automobile club in 1895 was formed, the Automobile Club de France. Nadia Comaneci was born this day in 1961. A Romanian gymnast, she won 3 gold medals in 76, receiving perfect scores, becoming the first gymnast to earn a perfect score at the Olympics. I remember that. Then she won more gold medals in 1980. Neil Young, he was born this day in 1945. He's from Canada. Southern man, heart of gold, and this old man. Charles Manson was born this day in 1934. You might remember him. He may have killed a few people.
Not him personally.
Well,
Mind control.
Yeah, well, they say that. So we should say that for our second hour. Tanya Harding was born this day in 1970. Sammy Sosa, the first Dominican-American baseball player, the 500 home run club. Didn't they put an asterisk beside that, Chris? Brian Hyland, he was an American pop singer. Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini.
Yep, I remember.
Okay, that's stuck in my head. Ina Balin. Who the hell is Ina Balin? I don't know. She was an American actress born this day in 1937 in the TV movie Children and Lack and Fall of Saigon. All right.
Was that
Grace
what they
Kelly? Huh?
Was that what they did back then? They all had short hair. I guess
think
less work.
I guess. Denise, it says here he passed away in 2017. So
yes.
Yep.
Lived almost all of his life in jail, where he had his own personal TV and books and all kinds of stuff.
He was famous.
Yeah.
Chris says Chicago making crime faster and more convenient since 1946. Come on, Chris. It's a gun-free zone. It's a safe city. Come on. We all know that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And did you hear? This didn't get more media play. In fact, I don't have a story on it. But what's his name? The mayor there. He had a speech. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, saying that he wants the UN to come in and take over the United States because
he don't.
We're in a state of disarray. So he wants the UN to come in. So
it would be a lot worse if that happened.
That got like zero coverage. So
yeah. Did anybody tattoo dumbass on his forehead? Dumbassery.
Yeah. 1966, Buzz Aldrin takes the first space selfie, a photo of himself performing extravehicular activity in the space during Gemini 12. So he says New Yorkers are fleeing. Yes, they are.
Don't come to Texas. Go to Utah. I hear it's pretty there.
The Tennessee governor is like putting out the welcome mat. Just no. So, I don't know. Let's see. We're just gonna skip ahead. 2021, an LA judge rules to end Britney Spears conservatorship. That's where they said that she was controlled by everybody. Yeah, she'd been that way
her
for
dad,
14 years. So, and then she went on to be a crack hoe. So
her dad was her handler.
Yeah. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott's diary and body are found in Antarctica this day in 1912. There you go. There's that. Let's see what else here. See, I'm not going all the way back to the 1800s. So.
Yeah.
1966 on this day, the first recorded Mothman sighting in West Virginia. A strange winged creature flying out of nearby trees, making it the first of the sightings. Some say it's a dark angel.
I should have been wearing clothes. I'm sorry.
Did you have both legs in it?
I did. I was born in 67, you morons.
Yeah. I think we got all this covered. I think. What is that?
No.
When was this? I don't know what I don't know. So we'll just keep going. In 2001, American Airlines Flight 587 en route to the Dominican Republic crashed upon takeoff at JFK, killing all 260 people and 5 on the ground. I don't remember that. All right. Well, that is that. We're short on this. Not much happened on this day in America. So
yeah,
it's National Happy Hour Day.
Oh shit!
I could go for a cocktail. I could go for one right now. What's your favorite cocktail, Brenda?
When I drink
Mm-hmm.
and drink cocktails, I used to just shoot tequila with the chaser.
Oh, take your clothes off. All right.
Yep.
Well, if I'm social, it's Jack and Coke. Usually, I'm pretty simple. Our Lynchburg lemonade during the summer, and then if I just want to kick back a few shots, it's kamikazes. That's my favorite, actually. So I just kick them back. So
now, if I drank anything else other than what I normally drank, it would be like a Long Island iced tea. When I drank, it was to get screwed up real fast and go home.
Pick up the first other guy with 2 legs you see and roll him. Yeah, well, I was a bartender, and Long Island iced teas are a pain in the ass to make. Oh my god!
Not really.
So, well, I mean, you got this, you got that. Hell, you got all the shelf liquors.
5 of them.
If they ask for top shelf, you have to. If anybody doesn't know what top shelf is, you get bar label for regular ones. But if you ask for top shelf, you can either name which ones you want, or it's usually the most premium that the bar has. And it's just a pain in the ass to make. If they're made right, though, oh my god, yeah, you're right. They'll kick your ass. That in a was it a mind eraser? I think. Oh my god, yeah, that'll mess you up. Kenny Chesney said 1 tequila was too many, but one more is never enough. Yeah. Denise said tequila and root beer.
Yeah.
I've never had that. Some people say if you mix Dr. Pepper and Jack Daniels, it's delicious. I just can't imagine. So, ugh. All right. It's American Fancy Rat and Mouse Day. All right. Chicken Soup for the Soul Day. National French Dip Day. I like a French dip. Chris, it's National Pizza with the Works, except for Anchovies Day. So I agree.
Right.
So, pepper jack. Is that a drink? Like cheese coming to mind. So I don't know. It's World Pneumonia Day. Let's see. None of this is all just come by something. We don't want to. We just move on from that. French dip, chicken soup for the dole, pizza. There's not many days today. Wow, it's a light day. Let's see. Famous birthdays. Okay, there's not a whole lot. Joseph Coors was born. If you drink Coors beer, he was the founder, 1917 to 2003. Let's see. Grace Kelly. She was born this day. Charles Manson. We talked about that. Al Michaels. He was born in 1944. Good Lord. He's like 100 years old. Good Lord. Sammy Sosa. We talked about that. Tanya Harding. Yeah. Is Al Michaels ever going to retire? I mean, he's been around forever. And he's called so many things. See, we could Elizabeth Cady Stanton Day. It's Stanton Day. Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
It is Dr. Jack, Dr. Pepper and Jack. Okay, Pepper Jack. Okay, I still have yet to try it. Who is Cady Stanton? Now we'll just go down this rabbit hole and see. Oh my God, it's a paragraph. It's an essay. She was at the heart of the work for something. She did something important. She was a New York legislator. She could have been legislator back then and couldn't vote. So she must have fought for the Women's Suffrage Association. Okay, there you go.
She started the Red Cross. There you go.
On this history. Yep, that's right. Yeah, just make it up because nobody's really listening. So nobody cares. So World Friendship Book Award Week. Did we talk about that? Yeah, I think we did. National Recycling Week. And there we go. Getting nurses a day. Yay. All right. So it's the 316th day of 2025, the 52nd day of autumn. There you go. 1936, talked about the bridge opening. And let's see here. In 1997, how about this? Terrorist Romney Youssef was found guilty of masterminding the 1993 WTC boom.
Oh.
So we elected him one state. Yeah, okay. Just move on. Brenda, the recipe calls for 1 pound of eggs. How many pounds or how many eggs would that be?
Well, I buy
Does it look like you're feeling
half. I'm not. I buy a dozen and a half, and it feels like a pound to me. So it's got to be close.
Let's see. 9 eggs.
9 eggs.
That's what it says. 9 eggs is 1 pound. So
no, it can't be.
I can't argue with the almanac. It's no way.
I'm gonna get my eggs out.
She led the NBA in rebounds. 9 pounds. Somebody get 9 eggs out and see if they weigh a pound. Is it cooked, fried, boiled? How do you weigh
probably just raw eggs. I'm gonna weigh 1 raw egg and see if it weighs a pound. And if it does, then yes, 9 of them.
Get back to me. I'm dying to know the answer. So it's a good day to start diet to lose weight or quit smoking today or kill plant pests.
I did all that a year ago.
I brought this up because, well, this storm that's coming, that technically we are kind of in the middle right now. It's a G4, which is the highest level that they give to solar storms, but it could exceed a G4. And I think they're kind of underreporting this a little bit because they silently put out some alerts. Now, the Aurora, well, if it is at least a G4 tonight on the East Coast between 9 and 1 a.m., you should be able to see the show when the solar storm actually strikes us.
I'm going to have to go outside tonight, aren't I?
Yeah. Go outside. It's, if no other reason, it's a good idea to go outside. In Europe, they are also concerned about this. They've issued a red alert because of the strength of the storm. This is a once-in-a-lifetime storm. They say it's fading, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime solar storm. So,
as long as there's no water involved, I can go outside.
Well, okay. Chris says, I learned Brenda's daughter quit smoking earlier than today because of pregnancy and cold weather. There you go. So
yeah,
learn something. So yeah, go outside because the sun is really pissed off and it's throwing a tantrum. And so we've got quite the solar storm, and we'll lead off with that. Once again, underreported. Wonder why. Warnings have been issued for portions of the United States, also known as NOAA, issued the forecast on Tuesday saying that the storm, a geomagnetic storm, is a G4 and will cause issues with electrical grids for states poleward of the 45th parallel. And for the United States, that is Oregon, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So you are under a G4 alert for potentially losing power tonight. And that's not being reported. It's there's one article on it.
You know why?
I'm going to post this somewhere else. They don't want us to know.
Well, and look at how much they reported on 3i Atlas and it never happened. So they're like, we can put this out in writing, but we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to look stupid.
Well, we get a story about the space cover up here coming in a second. So yeah, they're concerned that tonight we could lose GPS, we could lose power, we could lose cell phones. In Europe has issued a red alert. Once again, it's not really published. It's in smaller, like Lawyer Monthly. Like, who the fuck gets their news from Lawyer Monthly? Like,
a lawyer?
yeah, true. Chris wants to know if the storm would be extremely bad in Poland. I don't know the answer to that, Chris. But yeah, this storm is it's actually going to be a once in a generation storm, and they're afraid that the latest storm that it threw. So just picture the sun being pissed off and throwing cosmic rays out into space.
Well, this is what I have to say. If this happens and everything turns off, everybody stay in your house, because people are just going to be cuckoo crazy.
Yeah, get your guns, get a bottle of Jack Daniels, and sit on the front porch
with a candle and a book, because they're just going to be running around with their cell phones in their hand going, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Imagine all the knowledge that'll be lost. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. So basically, this is the most powerful solar assault on the world in modern history. This is a generational thing. So the storm that could silence the modern world. So if no forecast holds, the Earth will take a direct hit. When it does, cell phones may go dark, GPS could freeze, power grids may collapse. So beautiful and dangerous at the same time. So
does it say when the last time this happened? Has it ever happened?
No, not in recorded history. And it's also doing something unique. Just like we've seen on the weather, when one storm is so powerful it overtakes another one and they grow. Well, that's kind of what happened, because they're calling it a cannibal CME, coronal mass ejection. And what that means is the second storm is larger than the first and traveling faster, and it's going to overtake the first and become even more powerful. That's the question mark. That's what happens if, because we've never seen that. So you will experience drop calls, sluggish data. Well, hell, I'm already wanting me to go live. GPS error, voltage flickers, and the satellites will drift off course. So this comes from Europe. Once again, it's not published in many major things. So they just don't want to tell people that we're experiencing the strongest solar flare in recorded history. So, and it goes on to talk about it is a cannibal CME, which is a fast moving eruption, catches up with the slower one, making it into a superstorm. So therefore, they really don't know what's going to happen. So they're saying that Japan could experience severe earthquakes. So
is anybody else picturing on that movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in, with their hands gripped to a chain link fence and just wiping you out and just ripping your skin off your bones? Good God.
Chris says coronal mass ejection sounds like a category of pornography. I kind of like that, Chris. I kind of like that. Where do you come up with stuff, Chris? I need to hire you as my writer, so you can put this stuff out there. Oh my God.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Yeah, there you go. There's the coronal mass ejection.
And it's good. Oh.
So should we worry or grab a camera? Well, depends on what part of the world you're in. So just grab a bottle of whiskey or rifle, go to the front porch or back porch and enjoy the show. Because
telling me I need to start drinking again.
We're all gonna 3i Atlas. It didn't get us, but this is going to. So in Manchester, Manchester Evening News. And this is one I use highly for news story. You can tell I'm reaching to find stuff. So, well, it's got breaking. M6 Live is all traffic stop as emergency crews called the scene. I don't know what that is. We might look at that. But they have issued a red alert, but they're not telling their people that it's a red alert. And they're calling it a G5 storm, the highest ever. So Europe Space Agency has already got it called that. Let's see what this breaking news is down here. I don't know what this is. Live as all traffic is stopped and they're called, emergency is called to the scene on the M6. I don't know where that is. So it's Manchester, obviously. So, all right. Severe delays have been cleared up. Hey, my clock isn't down there. Why is my clock down there? I need my clock down there. All right. So we'll move on from that. Now, here we go. The agency that's closed. NASA estimated 20% chance of an asteroid hitting Earth, but kept quiet. You heard me right. NASA scientists previously estimated the odds of the city killer asteroid in 2024 hitting Earth in 2032 could rise by 20%, but yet they never told the public. Asteroid 2024 is roughly a 200-foot wide space rock that's headed towards us. And, well, go to Vegas. Your odds of getting better information from them than you are from NASA, for Christ's sake.
Should we all just go invade the streets that are under the ground and just stay there? I mean,
yeah, so they increase the odds, but you guys don't need to know this. Nothing to see here. So
let's see here. Just move along to Mars.
Yeah, just move on. They're calling Congress saying don't open yet. 3i Atlas hasn't come. So yeah.
God.
U.S. government navigates challenges surrounding interstellar object 3i Atlas during shutdown. Well, they're doing a great job at it. They're just not saying anything. Denise says she's going to go outside and maybe she'll get a blast and won't need cataract surgery. Don't drive an electric car. Well, I've already had one.
I heard a girl say that she knows not to take a electric car through a car wash. They're not supposed to get wet.
What?
And I just what? Turned my head sideways and went, okay.
So do they get recharged if they're struck by lightning? I'm confused on how this works.
Don't wash your Teslas, people. They're electric. You're not supposed to get them wet.
People that buy them are idiots, apparently.
Oh.
So Congress has engaged with NASA. Science has engaged with NASA, and yet they're not home. The Pentagon says there's nothing to see here. We've got the situation under control. So yeah. You can trust that.
Right.
Yeah. So 3i Atlas changed color and shifted closer to us. There's a new one that we don't know what the hell it is, and NASA's not talking, and apparently
it's a 2i Atlas, not a 3.
Give it up. So it's glowing brighter and it's not acting like ice. So it didn't explode. That's been proven. It didn't melt.
Okay.
So
did it break in half?
Forces slightly closer to the Earth, but still, according to NASA, there's nothing to see here. So
yep, nothing to see here. Move on.
And it gave out a signal that they said was natural. They say, I've got a problem with this as a ham radio operator. If they had said it emitted energy we could detect, which would also be a type of RF, then I would buy this. But they're saying it emits signals with pulses, and they've detected it.
Chris, you're absolutely right. Our government lying.
Yeah. So, but how are we controlling the other governments from telling their people, hey, nothing to see here? Maybe we're buying them. So,
you know what? Here it is. Right. Governments all around the world have got like a Dixie cup with a string on it, and they all say the same damn thing to everybody. None of them are right. They're all freaking crooked. I'm leaving. I'm going to Mars.
I saw a video that was published by, I can't remember, Military Times, Navy Times, and America showed their balls. Yes, we did. We're talking about Venezuela. So a unidentified large United States submarine surfaced inside of Venezuelan waters within a mile and a half of a Venezuelan warship and just tailed it silently.
What?
Yeah, so a submarine they did on the video, they did the where they come up and it's all dramatic with the water. Can you imagine you're out there in the Navy going, this is my waters, motherfucker, you're gonna come in here, and then all of a sudden this goddamn thing the size of a city emerges beside you, and it tailed them silently. And before they went dark, you've all seen the movie where they said send one ping. They sent one ping to the warship and then slowly submerged. Did this in their own water.
Are they playing Who Sunk My Battleship? What
well,
are they doing?
To be honest, the submarine obviously is vulnerable, above ground or above water. So but what we did was we used that time, according to the Navy, to record their reactions, their communications, everything. Like, okay, you're about to be invaded. Here comes a submarine. Boom. Because if the submarine had wanted to hit that warship, they just run it from below, and they checkmate. So, So now Venezuela has got a huge flotilla prepared for us, but the problem is they don't know where that submarine is. Is there more than one? What
is a flotilla?
It's a word for saying we got a ship that won't sink.
I think that they're trying to invite them onto their ship to have crackers and Nutella.
And in the USS Ford, it is there now, and it's just kind of hanging out, just watching, just waiting. So now, if that warship had taken some action against the sub, I'm sure it would have quickly submerged, and the F-35s would have come in and took care of them. But or maybe, we don't have battleships anymore, so maybe a ship would have fired something from a distance.
I think the navies are just bored, so they're out there playing.
There's the Navy is saying, these aren't your waters, we got big balls. So kind of happy about that.
I'd like to know where they've been hiding them for a while.
Yeah. All right, so
Mega
Brenda,
Millions.
have you got your Mega Millions ticket? I didn't win last time, and I didn't win last night. So
I am not contributing to somebody else's retirement fund.
I had AI pick numbers. I got one. I got one number, so I haven't picked my own number. Screw it. So no one has won. The winning numbers last night were 10, 13, 40, 42, 46. And the gold ball was a 1. So now the next drawing, which I think is Friday night, it could be up to $1 billion. So go out and buy your lottery ticket. And if you don't win, well, it'll just get bigger. So
maybe, a bunch of us will just win and knock it down, and everybody will be happy.
Reaction like on Tom and Jerry, the outlander boat going through the wall of fear. Exactly. So, I mean, and they said in the video that they opened up all their weapons ready to attack. They never fired. I think that would have been fatal. But the Navy recorded all of their radio transmissions in panic, apparently, because they didn't know it was there. And then they readied all their weapons. So it recorded their frequencies, their reaction time, and it didn't say how many toilets were flushed in the ocean for that. So, but I'm sure that there were some sailors that shit their pants.
Wow.
Death from below, silent death. So, well, a record-breaking Arctic blast is also coming, and it's turned the South into an icebox. I don't know about you guys, but it's been cold here in the South. At least Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, obviously, in the mountains. The Arctic front And this wind as far down is Miami, well, into the Keys. So where they've got into the 40s. So yeah, they have the falling iguana advisory still issued. So the space storm may kill you, and an iguana falling out of a tree may kill you. Something's going to kill you. So, so Florida growers haven't reported any problems with their crops yet because of the cold. So hopefully that continues, because this is their citrus time. Denise says it is cold. Yeah, New York City is cold. So
yep.
We've got to talk about this because it's a headline. New emails have appeared that reveal more to Trump ties. And this is emails apparently from and to a person who is deceased. And now they're saying that there's more Trump ties to the Epstein than we know about. So you can go online and read the whole email for yourself. I wasn't that interested. They redacted most of the good stuff, but basically they're saying Trump's lying. He knows more about it. And ironically, it was released by people right after they kind of lost confidence with the holdout. So there you go. I don't know. I haven't read it, but they are out there and they appear to reveal more. The White House says we came on was coming out to talk about them. So I don't know what their reply is going to be other than it didn't happen. My question is, if there's nothing to see here, why don't we see it?
Well, and my question is, as much as the Democratic Party hated him and didn't want him in office, why didn't they pull this stuff up before?
Exactly.
I just don't understand what everybody's
This
doing.
is a distraction technique.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that Trump had nothing to do with the Epstein or any of that. I'm saying this is a distraction technique to divert the public attention from the fact that the Democrats caved is basically what I think.
Well, and look though, but I don't know that whole thing with the caving and why they did it and what they got. And didn't tell anybody that was in there. We need to.
The Republicans, well, everybody thought they were good guys. Yeah, probably not. So the emails reveal that there is probably more to this story, but the thing is they're never going to release the story. So this is going to be one of those things that for 100 years people want to know more, and they're not going to give it up because it corrupts all of them. Probably not just Trump, probably other leaders,
all of them
and stuff. So yeah, they're all dirty. They're all, and hey, there's a headline about that coming up. So and get his picture off my screen. I want to see it. Yeah, claims that he knew about the girls. So all right, so they're supposed to be voting today. This shit ain't over yet. We're still in a shutdown.
Right.
They're voting today, and they're still calling it the Schumer shutdown. But if the legislation, it's going into the House, it passes its vote, and they're saying that now they've put, it was last night, now we've put it to tonight at 7 p.m. Then it'll go couriered over to the president, who will sign it if he approves of it, which I'm sure he will, and then boom. Now, here's the problem. The Republicans can only lose a few votes. So that's a problem. And there's already Republicans making static about it. And I think they should, because it's got to, we're at 42 days. We've got to get this over with. But the problem is that the shutdown, whatever you call it, the bill that's put in there, that was supposed to be clean legislation. Remember, that was the word you hear. It's clean. Yep. It's clean. It's all clean. There's nothing in here. Well, that's a goddamn lie.
Yeah.
And, well, we haven't got there yet. They're still trying to get the Republicans to put the ACA back on the bill, which would send it back to the Senate, which would get another vote, and will be a deadlock for another 40 days. So they're still pressuring to do that. The Republicans are saying they're willing to talk about it, but they want to take off some things about abortion. So at least they're giving them some ground there. But yeah. But the thing they're hiding here is that they did a payday for themselves. The senators did. Eight senators.
They did.
Yeah, they added onto this bill. And everybody in the House is, including Republicans, are saying what they did is wrong. So they knew that adding it on its own, it would never pass. So they tacked this on. They did what they always do. Conservative House Republicans slammed a multi-million-dollar giveaway to 8 GOP senators. It's tucked. It's hidden in there. Legislation ending the shutdown on Tuesday night. They said they had no choice, this is the Republicans, on moving forward with the bill. They're meeting during the Rules Committee to set up the vote that could end the longest shutdown. Both Democrat and Republicans argued over this point. So, Republican Austin Scott, he's from Georgia, he read part of the bill, and he was in disbelief that the senators would write a bill that directly rewards themselves. Senator Scott said, I personally agree this should be removed. The problem is, if we remove it, it has to go back to the Senate. He said, if this was on its own, it would not pass. And he says he's struggling with it because what they did is wrong. At the last minute, they added in, all right, so a self-serving, self-dealing edition. So stripping it now is only going to prolong the shutdown. So it needs to get approved and sent for a signature. So here's what they did. This all goes back to J6. If the legislative text says any senator whose Senate data or Senate data of whose Senate office has been acquired, subpoenaed, searched, accessed, are disclosed in violation of this section, the one they just wrote for themselves, may bring a civil action against the United States if the violation was committed by an officer, employee, agent of the United States, or federal department or agency. 8 senators who are eligible: Republican Lindsey Graham, Republican Bill Hagerty from Tennessee, John Hawley, Republican Missouri, Dan Sullivan, Republican Alaska, Tommy Tuberville, is I pronounce that right? Republican for Alabama, Ron Johnson, Republican from Wisconsin, Cynthia Loomis, Republican from Wyoming, Marsha Blackburn, a Republican from Tennessee. I am so pissed off at this. This has been tucked in there, and they're trying to basically keep it a secret. The bill would provide for $500,000 in damages for each violation that's already occurred, not to mention what's going forward. So right off the top, each of them will get $1 million, at least. At least. And it would make them immune for further civil action.
Wow.
So they're going to get $1 million because, their public information that we all have a right to was released. They don't want it released, so they're going to get $1 million each, make themselves immune, and any more investigation results in $500,000 for each violation of the act. So they're basically trying to write themselves immunity and get paid.
Yep. I'm with the government, and I'm here to help myself. F you.
They're saying the senators are saying that they each won $1 million because Donald J. Trump got them involved in an attempted political coup and violent insurrection on J6. And the grand jury got their phone records. So they're wanting $1 million in immunity right off the top.
Oh, boy.
Gives 100 U.S. senators the right of the criminal justice process as well, so they can sue the government for more money then. You know, I was, and Matt Morse hasn't even picked up on this yet. Here I was saying, hey, they did a good job. We got it through. But those lying bastards had to put something in there for themselves.
Right.
So I think should not just be Democrats that are primaried. I think there should be some Republicans that are primaried in this as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they're holding the Republicans in Congress basically hostage to do it. And they're calling it blatantly corrupt, but don't tell anybody.
Wow.
And then, so what do we have? Oh, look over here. There's some Epstein emails.
Right.
We did a good thing. We passed a clean bill. Oh, wait a minute. There's something in it. Look, here's an Epstein email.
Yep.
And that's all they're doing.
Look
It's
over
a
here, not over there.
Provision in an act. And when the president signs it, they'll get a check in immunity. What the absolute F?
I'm not surprised. Really, though. I'm not.
Well, he had Lindsey Graham's name on there to start with. I'm like, well, this is going
Yeah.
I saw his name. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And he'll never be primaried. They love him there. So I'd like to, and, you know, we hear about all the time how much money that, what's her name? The one in California makes off of trading and insider stuff.
Pelosi.
We hear all the time about that. Why don't we hear about Graham? I'm sure he's doing or done the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? So, 2 senators from Tennessee. And the bill would allow senators to sue the government over searches of their records, which is accessible under the Freedom of Information Act, but they don't want it to be. All because they're going to find something on the J6 stuff. Well, Here's the deal. If you weren't involved in any of that J6 stuff, you shouldn't have been involved in any of that J6 stuff. You know, either side.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It just is amazing. 2 from Tennessee. I'm surprised the ones from Georgia weren't on it. Ugh. So let me catch up in the comments here. Very fortunate these emails are from a dead person, so verifying the legitimacy of said emails becomes difficult, correct? Schumer Shutdown doesn't make me laugh like the low energy Jeb nickname. Trump losing his comedic game in his second term. I'm with the government. I'm here to help. Yeah, F you. So
I'm here to help myself.
Tommy Tubersville is the former Auburn coach. Bobby would not be surprised if he's involved. I was wondering if that was the same guy. I was like, so there, college football is corrupt. Oh my God.
It's everywhere.
It's every one of them. You can't send somebody up there and expect that they're not going to become a part of this.
I have idea.
Please don't get me banned on YouTube.
No, just let the government stay shut down. They can all go home, never open it again, and we all just learn how to govern ourselves.
Well, you know.
Screw everything else. They used to do it back in the old days.
It's a conspiracy theory going around right now that we are in the first steps, one of 7. We're at step 5 for a civil war. Now, I didn't look that up because I wasn't interested, but that's going around that word's level 5 of step 5 to step 7. So
that won't be pretty. There's way too many rednecks in this world. Way too many. And they crazy. Get them fired up. Oh, Lord.
Well, and then the other side's just crazy. Look here at UC Berkeley. They're calling in the Fed for investigations because it turned bloody at the Turning Point USA event, which I still don't understand. Yeah. They don't like what they're saying. So they go out and protest. Cool. You're allowed to. But when it turns violent, you're not allowed. You cross the line. You should be arrested.
That's that little community that doesn't exist. That is involved.
So UC Berkeley is going to cooperate with federal investigators. So, and they should. And these people, if you cross the line, you should go to jail. I believe you have a right to protest peacefully.
Yeah, peacefully
but
protest.
you can't impede with other people, and you definitely can't assault or damage.
No, that's called an
people
angry mob, people.
So, yeah. And I don't understand this. Like I said yesterday, this Turning Point USA, it's a religious thing, I believe. And I don't understand it because that's not for me.
Basically, what it was Charlie Kirk was the type of person that went and did debates with college kids from both sides of the spectrum. Okay, that's all it was.
Yes.
Okay, well, you think this, but I want you to take a listen to this,
Yeah,
and then they could make their own discernments on it.
Sure.
So, and that's all it was. So this is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, so it's gone to violence. So, 3 things right now that MAGA people are pissed off about is 1, Trump inviting a terrorist that has killed Americans. This guy has killed Americans. Invites him into the office. He's a hero. That's first thing. And then when he was in that interview calling Americans stupid, and that's why we need to bring Indians in because they were smarter. That's number 2. That pissed people off. And then number 3, he's on a great week this week. He's on a roll. We'll get to the story in a minute, but he changed the name of Veterans Day. So, yeah.
No, wait a minute.
Yesterday,
he hit his head.
Yesterday, in the Oval Office, President Trump was seen spraying cologne on the Syrian president, the former Al-Qaeda terrorist, and asked him if he liked the scent and how many wives he had. So, the president is he's on a roll. And then in the video, he's sent an aide to say, here's some cologne for you, and give me the number of wives you got. Jesus Christ. What is he doing? What is he doing? This guy led rebel forces that overturned a Syrian dictator and killed Americans, and he's calling him a very strong leader. All this dude did was comb his fucking hair and trim his beard up and put on a suit and come to the Oval Office. Apparently he stunk because Trump had to put cologne on him, and then he says, "Oh, here's my cologne. Buy it for $29.99 a bottle." For fuck's sake, stop that.
Oh my God.
Then he calls him a tough guy. I like him. What? I'm sorry, Trump, but you've pissed me off too. So,
there is something going on. This is ridiculous.
Trump is better than the other option.
Lesser of 2 evils.
Jesus Christ. Now we're signing a treaty with them to allow them to train with our forces. They're going to learn our secrets. The head of a fucking terrorist organization is going to learn our secrets. We're going to train with Syrian forces. He's a good guy. Here, you smell like shit. Let me give you some clothes. $29.99. What in the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. Can't
and
tell
then
you.
Yesterday, he's always got, when he gives a speech, he always talks about the other guy and how he's much better. I'm tired of that. You're 6 months in. Shut the fuck up. Do your job. I don't care about what happened in the past. It's history. We know. So here's a serious case of shut the fuck up. Let's do your job. I get tired of, when Biden was here, we did this and that. Well, now
we lived through it.
At the goddamn cemetery, Arlington National Cemetery, in front of all the veterans, gave a speech. And on a whim, he decided he's going to change the name of the holiday to Victory Day.
Oh.
What? So you just come up with an idea and it should be done? I'm sorry. I get really annoyed at some things. And just doing... And then the day before, hosting a terrorist in the Oval Office, shaking hands with the shit wiper, and then giving him cologne and letting him train with our troops. Then you go tell our troops, we're going to change the name because I don't like it from veterans to victory. Bullshit. do your goddamn job. Stop worrying about the names of fucking holidays. How about you run a fucking country and stop selling goddamn cologne? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Boy, those new meds are working out great, ain't they?
Oh, God. No, they're so stupid. And I wanted to share this. Hold on. Where do I share a video? I saw this yesterday, and yes, I understand it'll kill little people if I push this button. I got it. Whatever. So the first one, so that everybody knows, I actually do have something positive from a previous administration. During the Veterans Honor Flight, they bring veterans in from around the country and tour them in Washington, D.C., people who may not have the opportunity to see things. Well, yesterday, former President Obama greeted them, and I give him kudos.
This honor flight is to honor all the veterans of World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. It's all free for them. We show them all their monuments and explain what their monuments are about. We just try to treat them with dignity that some of them didn't get when they came home from the war.
Hello, everybody.
What? I love the look on this face.
As we approach Veterans Day, I wanted to stop by and just say thank you for your extraordinary service to you, your family. The sacrifices that all of you made to protect our country is something that will always be honored. And we are very grateful, and we also happen to welcome you with a 70-degree day in D.C., which doesn't always happen around here.
That's the first time I've seen a president, former or current, greet an honor flight, and that is absolutely amazing. A commander-in-chief, a leader who's going to show up and tell you that your service was worth something.
Instead of going to
the important part,
cemetery and changing the fucking name.
Last time I got to see a president, it was Gerald Ford.
How about that?
I love seeing veterans.
It's a joy in my heart today to see all these people. It's good. We still got people in our country, and that's good.
I had tears in my eyes. I just couldn't believe that there was that many people around that remembered us and was there to greet us, and it was just unbelievable.
Well, it means a lot because back then you got off the plane there and you had no welcome and people were almost booing you.
I'm real happy that now with current troops that come back from deployments, they get welcomed back really nice because that's what should happen. So it's being recreated in this flight, and it makes you feel good.
I haven't flown for 50 years. And I was in the military from 72 to 76. Our country puts these things up, these memorials, honoring the men and women that served. You couldn't ask for something greater.
This has been going on over 20 years, and it started out very small, and now a lot of states have their own hubs, and they raise their own money and and they set up the whole flights. They set up where they're going to go, the buses, the flights. Flight like today from Madison, Wisconsin will come in the morning and leave in the afternoon, and we'll get them around to every monument we can within reasonable time. Every city in this country has got veterans in it, I guarantee it. Go up and say thank you, and just tell them how much you appreciate them.
Sweet. Yep, go up and thank them, and they deserve it. So while that's going on, we got a president changing names. So, like I said, I want everybody to know I don't advertise I'm up the middle or whatever, but I see both sides of things, and sometimes you got to give a kudo when it's called. And then I also wanted to show this. This was making its round on the internet. Here we go. Let me close that one. And this because I don't think we should change the name. But
what does Remembrance Sunday mean for you? What is your message?
My message is, I can see in my mind's eye those rows and rows of white stones of all the hundreds of my friends and everybody else that gave their lives for what? The country of today. No, I'm sorry. The sacrifice wasn't worth the result that it is now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
What do you mean by that, though? At this point?
What we fought for, and what we fought for was our freedom. We find that even now it's darn sight worse than what it was when I fought for it.
Oh, Alec, I'm sorry you feel like that, because I want you to know that all the generations that have come since, including me and my children, are so grateful for your bravery and
So,
all that for service
what they do
personnel.
is they give
And
this guy
it's
CD
our
of
job
music.
now, isn't it, to make it the
I
country
swear, it's true.
that you fought for. You absolutely
Exactly,
fought
that
for.
is it.
And we will do. We want to.
I'm so wonderful to know there are people like you that can spread the word around.
We
amongst
will
our
do.
Younger generation.
And I guarantee that everybody watching at home will be wanting you to send lots of love. We've got another little bit special thing for you, Alec. We've got the
Here's
DJ
a
darlings
blue
here.
pill
Come
with
on
some
over,
Viagra.
guys. You've got a little special present for him.
I thought
Come
this
and
was
give
cheesy.
it if you can
They
to
bring
thank
in
you for all your many
details from the
brave years of
military,
service.
and they give him a CD full of music. I thought that was so cheesy, but his message is on point, and so everybody understands, here in America, it's the same bit. Let me show you one from the United States that is just as appealing, because America, it's not a victory day. It's about these guys and gals that give their lives, parts of their body.
I don't know. I've lived a good life. I mean, I've had a lot of happiness, smiling, telling everybody that everything was beautiful every day. If I went into my church and didn't say everything was beautiful, they'd think I was sick. And I'm not that way. I mean, I sincerely believe in this old world that everything is beautiful. I mean, if I wake up in the morning and see these plants out here and all those flowers that are in there and the green grass on the ground, that's beautiful. And people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for. It's just not it. Darling, I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry for telling the truth.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just takes me time.
Not your fault. You guys did the right thing, and
yeah.
Why me? See, sitting here like this, see all this going on.
He still got Survivor Guild.
Emily, it's just not. It's just not the same.
He's not lying.
That isn't
no,
what
he's
we
not.
fought for.
I mean, it's not the same as it was when I grew up. You know.
Oh well. I should be worried about it, I guess. I'm 100 years old, they say.
God bless him. So troops from both Europe and U.S. both agree juice wasn't worth the squeeze. And then you got a president who wants to change the name just on a whim. That just, it don't set well with me. And it's pissed a lot of veterans off. So I don't know. Well, I've rambled. So let's see. Let me bring their screen back. And now they're talking about communism. Oh, well, communism. You just changed the name of shit you want. Oh, today, change the name of something. Let it be said. Let it be done. It's anti-communism week. The White House declared that today. I never saw that one. We never covered that, but they just declared today. It's anti-communist week. We come up with a holiday. We rename things. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of truth to the no kings thing. I'm not anti-Trump. Don't anybody start. He was better than the other one, but he's making some serious blunders. So Vance needs to hide. So
did he have a stroke? But he needed a Fetterman stroke. It fixed him.
Yeah, no shit. Let's see. We kind of already talked about this. The Aurora tonight, between 9 and 1, they say, is when it'll be its most intense. And you can see it as far down as Florida and Texas. So get out there and see it. And they had to halt the launch of a rocket because they couldn't send it through the space storm. So Blue Origin did. Let me catch up in the comments here. Chris said, step number 1 was Guns N' Roses releasing the song Civil War in 1992. We've progressed down the shitter since that. Okay, I can see that. Let's see. Trump couldn't sell one of his Bibles, so he had to do the clone. I see what you did there. So if you were a veteran in a war we didn't, quote, officially win, they don't matter. Agreed, Chris. Agreed. And I do. I credit Obama for doing that. That was very nice. He could have stayed at home and did whatever it is he was doing, and instead he chose to come out and greet and shake hands with each one of them personally. Now you watch, Trump will have to do something in the next few weeks to top him and then talk about that. So Jesus Christ. So UK is also concerned about what we're doing in the Caribbean, so they've decided they're not going to share their intelligence with the United States because of the strikes on the drug vessels. The British think the strikes violate international law, so they're not going to share their data with us. Not sure why UK has data on what's going on in the Caribbean, but hey, so they don't want to do it, so that's fine. That's their privilege. So they're not going to be sharing with us. And then this is another one that annoys me. U.S. is appealing an order to use American Sign Language interpreters at the White House. So they're appealing a federal judge's order requiring them to have someone do the American Sign Language. Why?
That's for people watching at home that can't see. I looked into that because it's not the reporters, because why would they send a reporter that couldn't hear what they were talking about? So it's for the people at home watching the sign language so they can,
why does the White House have a problem with it?
Oh, who has a problem with it?
The White House. They're appealing this to a higher court.
Well, they really shouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
I don't either. Why should, maybe they don't have to be in the same room. She can be in another room and be a bubble on the screen. But why do they have a problem with that? It doesn't slow anything down. It doesn't do anything derogatory. Why does Jesus Christ, this administration is pissing me off. And yesterday we showed this from Pat McAfee, where he interviewed the president, and boy, he got some backlash on the internet over that. Of course, McAfee, if you know anything about him, he ain't going to take it. He'll get naked and tell you fuck off right in front of the Disney screen. He gives
what kind of guy?
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. And they're saying it proves he didn't sell out. And he's like, okay, if you have an opportunity to interview the president, why would you turn it down? So, I mean, that why would he turn it down? And that's what he said. He said, what's wrong with you? There's nothing controversial. It was in honor of Veterans Day. He's in South Carolina, and he did a 20-minute thing. I don't know if he offered to change the name there, but the media is, they're jumping on him saying, he shouldn't have done it, blah, blah, blah. Why? If I'll tell you, I'll be honest, if I got a message through the proper channels that Trump wanted to come on for 5 minutes, I would do it. Hell yeah, I'd have him on.
Yeah, just so you could say, okay, why?
Yeah. Well, when you interview them, you have to have scripted questions. You can't go off script.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, why would you turn it down? And they're saying, well, he was a sports reporter. He shouldn't have done that.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Jesus Christ.
They're just pissed off.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you work for Disney. You shouldn't be doing that. Fuck off. Kamala, whatever the hell her name is. She made a quote yesterday saying that she was playing 3D chess during the three-dimensional chess during the campaign against Trump. I understood the game that was being played, and I made a decision that I wasn't going to get played. What? Yeah. So, and then I saw a headline yesterday that they're trying to push Biden back out there to run for 2028. He'd be like 200 years old then. Why?
I got nothing. This is just I am so getting everybody I know and collecting them. We're all gonna go live in a mountain somewhere and seal it off, you guys.
There you go.
We'll live off the land. I'm done. I'm done. Stick a fork in me.
Well, if you follow any NFL news, Charlotte Jones, she's the daughter of Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones, and she's probably going to be the heiress that overtakes the Cowboys when the time comes. And, well, she is saying that the halftime show for Bad Bunny is a good thing. And she says, we're a society based on immigrants. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about Bad Bunny. I couldn't name one song. I probably should go listen, but I knew nothing about him. So, and we had some breaking news. A motorist, a retired civil engineer, Air Force veteran, and lifelong hunter swears he and his wife saw Bigfoot cross in front of their Subaru on I-80. So we got breaking news. There you go. That was seen in Pennsylvania. He swears that he saw Bigfoot. It wasn't just road debris. It had 2-foot legs and stride like an athlete, and it was in front of him. Stood taller than his Crosstrek, and he swears it was Bigfoot. So he's filing a report with the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. This took place October 4th, 2025, around 5:30. The weather was clear, warm, with little traffic. So he followed the car to the next exit to ask if they'd seen it too, and the driver pulled away. So, yeah. There you go.
Boy.
Did they hit it? Is that what they said? He rode a passenger seat when he suddenly shouted, "What the hell was that?" Dark figure appeared on the right shoulder, following another car, the Subaru, roughly 165 yards in. They were moving left. He wasn't running, but he was gliding. He crossed all 4 lanes, stepped effortlessly over the guardrail. So there you go. They tried to chase the guy down, but the guy didn't want to talk. So there you go. Maybe he was a local in Pennsylvania. So maybe they really did see Bigfoot. So we'll follow up with that. That's where's Wendell? That's right up my wheelhouse. So
I know Wendell's not even in the chat.
I know.
That's it. He's fired.
Well, FEMA caught up with us. The daily operations briefing for Tuesday. So. Is it today Wednesday? I'm pretty sure
today is Wednesday.
They were concerned about elevated fire weather. We talked about that in central and southern plains, mixed precipitation in the Pacific Northwest, northern Rockies, upper Mississippi Valley and Northeast, and then heavy snow in the Great Lakes in the Northeast, which turned out to be true.
I figured out what they do. They wait till we're done and then they put their report out, so we get it the next day.
Yeah, probably. So FEMA's right on the ball there. So
yeah.
Let's see. Let's update the president's schedule and see what's happening today. We'll go back in time to yesterday because, well, there wasn't much on the schedule yesterday, and then suddenly, boom, he's on there. He had the wreath-laying ceremony that he talked to Ahmed at the White House. And then at 1 o'clock, he did the Pat McAfee show. And then at 5, well, he called it a day. So today, the only thing on the schedule was show up at 9 a.m., press briefing at 1 o'clock, which is going on. And then tonight, the president is having a private dinner. I wasn't invited, so it wasn't me.
I wonder who's showing up.
Well, I'm assuming he's just kind of hanging out, waiting for him to do something. So live updates. House returns to vote on ending the shutdown after 2 months. So, and apparently this is the approval of what people are saying and what the percentage is. I don't go by those things because I think they can make them up. So,
hi, Texas.
Hello, Learning. Welcome. Let's see. Latino urges the House to vote no. That would end the shutdown of the Latino coalition. Let's see. Vance praises RFK Jr. at a Make America Healthy event. The White House says there may be no jobs or inflation for October. Why? Did we give them all to the people you just invited in? Democrats raise possibility of another shutdown if health care is not addressed. So we're just kicking this can. White House did not detail why he had an MRI in October. They're still not answering that question.
Well, they need to, because obviously something's going on in there.
Chris says they need to add 11:35 a.m. attempted to smell cologne to a smelly guy. Rubio is up in Canada meeting with them. All right. We're going to take them over. Maine Democrat U.S. Senate primary is shaken up as a candidate drops out. Who dropped out? Anybody we know? Democrats' effort to unseat Susan Collins is now between Governor Janet Mills and Graham Planter, an oyster farmer who has gained attention for progressive views and provocative online posts. So we might want to follow them. So,
did you hear the rumor that Fetterman might be switching parties?
There's that rumor, yeah. There is that rumor.
Okay.
Because they're going to primary him, so they've been very vocal about that.
Right now, he makes more sense than half freaking Republicans we got in there and all the Democrats. So maybe he just needs to go in there and stand side by side with Johnson and just take it off. Because I'm here to tell you, somebody's got to do something.
Well, SecDef, Hegseth, he asserted that the U.S. military has the authority necessary to strike the drug cartels. And then they dropped at 11 a.m. They dropped the email about the girls in Trump. So
every time.
And they keep talking about this 2,000. This is a carrot in front of your face.
Yeah.
This is how this is. We're going to give you $2,000. It's a carrot. They just want us chasing that carrot, not asking any questions, just being mindless little sheep. 9 o'clock, as she told us, Denise, the U.S. Mint is stopping making pennies. So go get your rolls from your bank if you can, because then it won't matter, because
you can't use them.
Back, so what's there's a whole bunch of old people going, God damn it, I've saved jars of these for years. This was my retirement.
Go put them in those machines in the grocery store. Hurry.
God. We're not going to take. Jesus Christ.
Buy a bunch of nickels.
The weather. We'll talk about the weather briefly. So
yeah, let's do that.
Get my mind off other things. If you're in the no east, if you're in the no east, be careful. There's shit coming. Northeast, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Pennsylvania, New York, part of West Virginia, extending over the Ohio Valley into Michigan and, well, the tip of Wisconsin there. You can see a little snow, and it could be heavy at times. So be ready. If you're out in Washington, well, one of the places I want to go visit up there, Crater Lake. That's in Oregon, though. They're already closed down. Too much snow. So Cascades and the Sierra Nevadas could get feet of snow. So feet. And the cold is still going to be off the Sierra in the south for another couple days. By the weekend, it'll warm up in the south, but don't worry. It's just a trick, because there's no treat. There's cold right behind it. Tomorrow, they're forecasting more snow in the in the Sierra Nevadas and Idaho down into Cascades, heavy snow. And then once again, the Northeast is going to get hammered again. So hang on up there in New York, Vermont, New Hampshire. You're going to get some snow. It's going to continue all the way till Friday. So
here I'm sitting at 82 degrees.
Let's see. We already did that. What do we got here? This is a map. We'll go over this of all the warnings, and you'll see down here in the south, they've lightened it up a little bit, but there's still some storm warnings in the south with the cold associated with it. And so, yeah. I love that. Tempted to soak alone. No chance. Well, they say less than 2% of high winds, hail, or tornadic activity in the lower 48. If you're in Alaska, it's probably too late.
Yeah.
This is talking about the Cascades, where they can see up to a foot, and up into the Sierra Nevadas as well. And over in the Northeast, it's going to be kind of heavy around Lake Champlain. Excuse me, all the way back into Maine. So we see that. Let's take a look down under and see if they have any problematic rain or precipitation. And it looks like it's pretty much only for what is that? Adelaide and West. So it doesn't look like anyone else is going to get much storms. I don't know what happened to my forecaster for this. I don't know where it went. And there's our Maryland test message. So
oh yeah, beep, 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 beep,
got to get that. California flood watch, because the lower areas are not going to get the snow. They're just going to get the rain. So in California, but the higher elevations, you're going to get some winter weather. So let's see, anything else here? Storm warnings. That's for Alaska. There's always a warnings for Alaska.
I know.
I feel
what
so
is going
sorry.
on with that?
I want to visit there so badly. So I want to go there so badly, but yeah, it's all kinds of storm warnings for them. We're still going to be cold. I don't think we're going to freeze, but we're going to be cold for the next couple of days in the south. Let's pull up. Let's go on here. Well, there's a current look of all the watches and warnings. We see up along the Canadian, Wisconsin, Michigan border there at the heavy for the snow warning. And then over on the northeast, they just got it as a watch, but it's going to continue to get worse. Let's drop down to Australia and see what we got down here. There's some dots down here. I don't know what they are. And severe weather warning for northeast, east coast, upper Derwent Valley in southeast Central Plateau, western forecast districts. So severe weather warning from today till I guess this afternoon for you guys. So yeah, it looks like it's going to go on till 1 o'clock your time. So be advised, you have some strong wind warnings as well. So the coastal waters, and then fire weather up in the Malay Fire District for today. Let's see, we got a wind warning over here, and strong wind, the coastal waters between Cape Courier and, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce, Calabury. All right. And what do we have? They have high winds along the west coast and strong winds along the coastal waters, all on Western Australia. All right, I covered. I didn't see a sheep one. Is there a sheep warning? Yep, there's a sheep warning. So for southern tablelands, snowy mountains, and Australia Capital Territory. So there's a sheep grazer warning for the cold weather. So
pulling your sheep.
Put your sheep up. It's cold out. Very little electrical activity in the lower 48. Zoom out, and well, there's only one cell. Looks like in the Northern Territory and back over to the east of Darwin. So it doesn't look like a lot of electrical activity. And, well, let's refresh this. California and Texas are currently leading with power outages. 12,000 in California and 11,000 in Texas. There you go.
You're going to jinx me.
Yeah, well, it got me the other day. I was kind of surprised today it didn't. So, Brenda, where do you think the warmest place in the lower 48?
This time of the year, probably still somewhere in Arizona.
Well, that's a pretty good guess. Phoenix at 82. Houston, though.
Same as me.
Houston is 81, and Odessa is 80. We'll hop up here along the East Coast, and we'll check out Boston real quick. Well, they're going to have a high of 46 with cloudy skies. We'll go inland a bit to Burlington. Burlington, well, you're a high of 35 today. Cloudy skies, and you're going to get snow for the next couple of days. Going down to Washington, D.C., because we know their senators have got to do something. High of 58, sunny skies. It's going to start warming up this week for them on the East Coast. We'll jump down to Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta, high of 63, sunny skies. It's going to get warmer towards the weekend, and then it's just a tease. It's gonna rain and snow again. Next
Tease.
Week. We'll get a blizzard. Knoxville, high of 58, so sunny skies, and you're going to make it up to the 60s by the end of the week. Where are you at? Abilene? Is that where you are? Abilene?
No. I'm in between. I'm in between Waco and Texas. I mean, Waco and Austin.
It's a fucking pretty big area. Waco and Texas.
Waco and Austin.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we'll just go. Fuck it. We'll move down to San Antonio. San Antonio, 81 today. Sunny skies. Ooh, you're going to make it up to near 90 by the weekend. So there you go, Brandon. It's going to get hot for you. You're in Killeen, right?
That's okay, 3 hours.
Clean. You're high of 79, Brenda. Sunny skies. Don't worry about Sunday. You're going to get back up to almost 90, but it's just a farce. It's just a farce because the blizzards are coming. LA, well, you're a high of 75, cloudy skies. San Francisco, what are you? You are 66 and rainy today. We'll jump up to Seattle in case somebody cares. High of 55, rainy skies. They're not going to warm up much. You're going to stay in the 50s and rainy all week. So Eugene, Oregon, high of 58, cloudy skies. Let's jump up to Alaska. Alaska, snow-dado at 15.
Wow. For Alaska.
Did I give New York? I don't think I gave New York. I need to give Denise in New York. Let's see. High of 51 in New York. Low of 37. Cloudy skies. You're going to make it up to 60 by the weekend, Denise. So cheer up. It'll get better. Yeah. It'll get better. And when the politicians tell us it's better, it'll be better. So
I don't believe a damn word they say.
Oh, where it's a clean bill. Oh, yeah. Paid. Jeez.
That's as dirty as it could. Somebody took that clean bill outside, threw it on the ground, did a jig dance on it, and then pulled it back in.
Dirty politicians, every one of them. 23 Celsius today in Perth is the high. Sunny skies by the weekend. You're going to continue to be sunny and get up to 32 in Perth. Up in Port Hedland, you've got a high of 30 Celsius, sunny skies, and that's going to be about your high for most of the week, but it will remain sunny. Darwin, you are at the hot spot right now at 32, and it's going to drop a little bit during the week because you're going to get some rain, so back down to the high 20s. Alice Springs, you got a high of 34, cloudy skies, but it's going to rain the next couple days, but it'll stay in the 30s. And sunny skies by the weekend and a high of 29 on Monday. So there you go. Melbourne, well, you got cloudy skies, high of 23. It's going to warm up just a little bit, but it's enough to tease you and back down to the teens. So they do it down there too. Sydney, these guys, 24. You're going to stay in about the mid-20s all week. So there you go. I don't know where the one from the BBC or the Bureau of Meteorology went. I usually have it. So if you're thinking about going on a beach trip after thinking about all that nice sunny skies and snow, well, you can jump down to Pensacola if you want, and its water is 73. So that's nice. If you make it as far down as Key West, water is in the 80s. So there you go. If you want to do the East Coast, let's see here. Let's check on the East Coast. If you're jumping over to, like, say, Jacksonville. Let me say, Denise, Jacksonville, well, if it'll pull up. There we go. Jacksonville, their water temperature is come on, you can do it. Oh, my God, why? 70. So it's not too bad on the coast there. Further north you go, like if you were to go up to, let's say you go to Myrtle Beach. Everybody likes Myrtle Beach, 66. Ooh, that'll give some shrinkage. So
and you would
that'll give some shrinkage. If you go up to the Outer Banks, so you go to, well, I need one. Let's say you go to Virginia Beach, 60. Ooh, that's cold. That's chilly. So we used to do the heat forecast. Now we're doing the snow. And we talked about it up in the Cascades is where they could get feet of snow. And it reaches out with its little cold Yankee dander hands, goes to Minneapolis, Chicago, and it could have reached as far as down into all of the Appalachia side of West Virginia, northwest Pennsylvania, and all of New York City. Looks like you have some potential for a trace further northeast you go, you could get up to a couple inches. So there you go. We're talking about that, and boom. This has killed the tornado season, obviously hurricane season, this cold front. It's basically made it a non-issue. So
that's good.
Yeah, so for the people on the Atlantic and the Gulf, you can breathe easy, even though the cold sucks. It's pushed pretty much all the warm air and cooled the water down, so it's really lowered the chances. Now, if you're over in the Middle East, Feng Wang is causing some havoc. It just went away. Why did Feng Wang go away? It was only
because it's not there.
Yeah, well,
that was old news.
Feng Wang is no longer. Why the hell did it go?
It's no longer an issue. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it looks like Taiwan is going to be receive some damage from Feng Wang. So
it went away again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Drop down here. There's a little one off the Pacific down there, but it's not going to do much. Australia, huh?
It's almost like Three-Eyed Atlas. It's there and then it's not.
It's just disappeared. It's not. I know they're worried about their cyclone season coming up in Australia, and there is a little bit of activity there in the north. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Models are all over the place as to what it's going to do, but it doesn't look like at this time anything serious. So there's that. Let's see. Nothing. We talked about this. No activity in the Atlantic or the Pacific. So we talked about that. And we look at the big, beautiful, perfect round globe. It looks pretty calm out there. I mean, it's not a lot of high winds. So drop down to Australia. Not Antarctica, Australia. It's the medicine. Yeah, I swear it's the medicine. Doesn't look like it's going to be very good. Let's do the latest earthquakes. It looks like shocker, Alaska. No,
oh my gosh.
2.9. So yeah. Oh, well, over the past 24 hours, look at all the earthquakes Alaska's had. Jesus Christ.
My gosh.
4.7. What is this one? It's probably 2 point something. 3.7. If it's several 3.7. 4.4 on the peninsula. Jesus Christ, the past 24 hours. There was one in Oklahoma. That was a 2.5. And then where's this one? That's also in Oklahoma. Brenda, you had one down there in Texas, Western Texas, 2.2. Yeah, you had a little one. Another 2.2 in Western Texas, and this one was 2.0. So you've had a little rattling down there. Doesn't look like Australia has had any rattling movements. Let's see. We looked at that pretty much. And this is all the earthquakes and volcanoes together to see what a shitstorm Alaska is.
Oh my gosh, those poor people.
Volcanoes, earthquakes, snow-nados.
Snow-nados.
If you're in the Great Sitkin, well, you're code orange because, well, could have a slow eruption of lava up there. So kill whale.
Is that all?
Code orange.
Is that all?
Just you gotta
Oh
you get some volcanoes exploding up there. It'll be okay, Alaska. Just hang tight. Man, those people. So I can't imagine. Currently, there is no tsunami warnings, advisory, watches, or threats. But remember, NASA's not going to tell us anyhow. So
that's true. Government's going to keep a big old secret.
Yeah, there's a couple little fires burning up in the Appalachia. It looks in Southwest Virginia, so got some fires going there, and up in Nebraska. The only one I see in Texas burn is down along the coast. You all did good with that fire watch because they were really worried about it. Now out in California, not so lucky. They got a couple fires burning out there. Let's look at the smoke. See, most of the smoke is following that cold front and just going to be pushed out into the Gulf of America. So in Florida. So if you're in Florida, you're going to get the smoke. So just bear with it. It'll go away. Let's see. We look at the pollution. Okay, we see all that dust we talk about coming off of the African Horn there. Really nothing in the cold fronts pushed that cold water down and cooled it down. So cooled air down and cooled the water down. So that's helped a lot. So, and look at disasters. We've only got a few minutes left. Let's just skip all that. We don't care. We're over that. Let's take a look real quick down around Venezuela. I did watch a video on the Navy, and they showed a picture, and they had the Navy ships, and they were, just as I said, lined up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're lined up in a row, just kind of hanging out over there off the coast of Venezuela.
Well then,
yeah, who knows what they're going to do? So
yeah,
so they're hanging out. We need something to change the news cycle, so we'll invade a country. So isn't that the way it works? And nothing to see here. We're okay. Venezuela, it's on. So
Venezuela, did you get the emails?
Why is France down
Text
there?
message? I don't know.
France, Colombia. Well, Colombia you can expect to be down there. So, and I read an article talking about the restricted airspace around Mar-a-Lago. They want to increase it, but because it's so close to, is that Fort Lauderdale? Is it Fort Lauderdale or Miami? That is
Fort
close
Lauderdale, I think.
That
no, maybe Miami.
Well, whichever it is, I don't remember, that they're having a problem with the way the air traffic will come in, not violating that airspace, because the way they have it coming in now is over civilian population. It makes a lot of noise at that lower level. They'd rather them come in off the ocean, but
yeah,
the Secret Service has said no. So there you go.
That'll change, though. That'll change. Just give it a little bit. It'll change. It'll change.
We'll invade a country and it'll grow, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you can't land in Miami." So,
and then we'll read a few emails, and it'll be okay.
Yeah,
we got
drop
this.
an email. Yeah. Brenda, you got anything going on in the next little bit?
Yeah, I have a show tonight at 8:00 with Chad. We're going to talk about Three-Eyed Atlas.
Oh, all right. Well, Chris wants you to talk about Sun Ting Wong. So,
I do not personally know this, but I can see if I can find it.
All right, there you go. Find something wrong for Chris. So my show tonight, I mistakenly told everybody my guest for next week's show. Tonight is the Wonder Woman show. We have two psychologists, psychiatrists on to tell the story to make women warriors and heal from trauma. So I have no idea what I'm going to do for this 2 hours. I'm just going to listen to Harley cry, I think, because I'm going to be like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's probably all my fault. I'm a man. So we got that coming up tonight. That's a great show.
You might want to exit stage left on that one.
I'm just going to mute myself because they'll be telling me, "Oh, we found something wrong."
And its name is Glenn.
That's right. And tomorrow, from noon till 2, right before the show, go over to the Thin Line Rock Station, www.thethinline rock station, and hear me play some tunes. I play some music and I talk happier stuff. And you can send in requests there. So there's that. And well, that's about it. We'll be back tomorrow. Pending that the EMP or whatever it is from the solar storm doesn't eliminate it. We'll be back.
Blow us all away.
And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to try and figure out how to end my show. So.
Oh yeah. Don't go anywhere, people. There's an
hang
after
on.
show.
Yeah, you make it an after show. We'll have to kill the radio. Come over to the Sportcat shows on YouTube, please. And subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. Hey, if you want to buy me a Mountain Dew, drop me a PayPal. So let's see. And thank you to everybody. I appreciate it. Denise, as always, super fan. Chris, and who else is in there? It's Denise and Chris, Larry. There was a bunch. So thank you for joining the chat. Always makes the show more lively. We will see you soon. If I can figure out how to end this one. All right, well, we've killed the radio show. It says I'm already live. I can't do that. Go live. Hold on, this is gonna hurt. There we go. And now I have an in-stream button. So Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're still live.
I know. We're live. So
oh, we're still live. We're still live.
We're still live. Everybody have a great day. I now have a button to kill these shows. So
Yay.
have a great show. We'll see you wrong. Something wrong. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Yeah.